That's not all of them for Peanut Park, is it? I think we just got one.
Want a cup of tea?
I'd take a cup of tea. I wouldn't turn it away.
Okay. This is a weird tea. You might not like this one. But you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that caffeine hit either way. Where are you going? You're not gonna want to have this tea after you smoke that pipe. Listen. Don't say I didn't warn you. Tobacco does stuff to your tongue, and the tea's gonna fucking hit onto that burned tongue that you've got there. Yeah. Kyle's trying to smoke from a tobacco pipe. But he doesn't know how to do it, so it's not working.
I'm not good at it. Also, I packed it wrong, you said, so it's fine.
Well, you packed it wrong. You packed it too loose. Here's some tea. And then you're supposed to do what's called a charring light, which is like you basically just turn the whole top of it white hot and then wait for it to go out, and then you light it. And that's how you get it going. How's your tea?
Tastes like tea.
Does it?
Yep.
I feel like this tastes like a tea that I don't think you have had before.
What do you mean?
I just, the flavors that
You've given me a lot of teas, though.
That's true. I might have given you this tea before.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God it's an easy one.
Yeah. Oh, I got your number, you little jerk.
Get got.
Gah! But if we get...
Yeah, throw a banana at him. Oh, are you trying to do a Yoshi?
Yeah.
A Yoshi get?
Trying to do a Yoshi get. You know what? Weirdly, I didn't have a bad taste in my mouth. I'm not blaming the tea.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like I had a bad taste in my mouth after the pipe until I drank the tea, and now I do.
No, that's why I said don't smoke the pipe. The tea does, like, the tea adds to the weird feeling on the tongue that is caused by the tobacco.
Yeah. Also, don't smoke tobacco, kids.
Yeah.
I do this maybe like once every 3 months. So like, don't be a tobacco smoker.
That's about right. The tobacco that you tapped out of the pipe to pack it just earlier, whenever you did that, that was like a bowl that I smoked half of over 2 months.
Where are you going? Okay. Like went up in the air. Why am I not getting it? It's just like, whoops, there's just a bug in this game that when you get that shine, it just goes up into the sky. If you don't get it fast enough, too bad.
Is this the last one for...
We just did it.
We just did it.
I guess maybe... Is the 7th one for every level chasing Shadow Mario? Because the last one was too. Have we just not
I think
noticed?
it is. Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
What are you basing that on?
The first one. I remember from Bianco Hills. It was also this.
Look how close we are.
We're really close.
Oh wait, there's another level we haven't been to.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, I think there is.
You want to go to Serena Beach?
I mean, I kind
of go to Serena Beach and I don't know, something.
I mean,
Sailor Moon
if you
joke.
want to do like one more shot.
Do you want to go to Serena Beach and Sailor Moon joke?
I don't know enough about Sailor Moon.
It's just in the like original English dub, she was named Serena.
Oh, actually, I've seen like 15 episodes of Sailor Moon from the first season, but I watched the sub, not the dub.
Well, okay then.
So that's why I didn't.
But I mean, there's new English dubs where she is not named that. She's named Usagi because that's her name.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, whatever.
I mean, changing the name from the Japanese name to like an Americanized name is a very early dub thing to do.
Totally. Especially because like a name like Usagi, that's a weird name.
Maybe for you.
Yeah, for me it is. It means like rabbit or something.
That sounds right.
I guess I'm going to this one, since the other one I can't find.
The shell.
The Shell's Secret.
Oh, do we get to play the shell game? No, just there's a big shell.
Ooh, what if there was the big shell from Metal Gear Solid 2? That'd be cool.
I don't know what that is.
It's where Metal Gear Solid 2 takes place, primarily.
Takes place in a big shell.
Well, it's an oil rig that's called the Big Shell.
Like shell gas.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a marketing promotion with Shell. Shell gasoline. This is what drives me crazy about this level. Is it's always like, I know where I need to go, but it's just kind of like, fucking figure out how to get there, shithead.
Confirmation that Usagi does mean bunny in the chat. Thank you, chat.
I didn't need confirmation. I knew that.
Well, now we know.
I guess what I mean is, like, I don't really know how Japanese names work, so, like, I don't know if Usagi is, like, literally the word for rabbit or bunny, or if it, like, is somehow, like, reminiscent of that word.
I can tell you that my experience with anime is that they are all very explicitly named after things.
That's not true.
No?
Vegeta is named Vegeta instead of vegetable.
You're right. The subtlest naming conventions all come from Dragon Ball Z.
Still listening to All Systems Goku.
How's that?
It's still good. It's still fun to hear people. It is genuinely surprising and refreshing to hear, like, adults be excited and positive about Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z's fucking sick.
Apparently.
Yeah. I actually watched the worst video I've ever seen on YouTube
Where did
the other
this
day.
shell go? Am I above it? What happened?
I watched a video about how it's frustrating that power levels don't make sense, because how is anybody supposed to understand what's going on in Dragon Ball Z if the power levels don't make any sense? And it was truly a miserable video.
That doesn't... like, it's never even occurred to me that the power levels don't make sense. Like, they make sense within the context of the show. It's just supposed to tell you who's stronger than who.
No. I mean, so there's all this math that you can do.
They just mean, like, someone who's power level 9,000 isn't twice as powerful as someone who's 4,500.
They're talking about...
Wow, fuck this. Is this really happening to me right now?
Can you fall down? They were talking about the Frieza saga, where you can infer a lot of things about a lot of different characters' power levels based on doing, like, math. Stuff like, 150 million power level for Goku when he goes Super Saiyan, stuff like that. And they're complaining that people do all this math to figure out people's power levels, and the power levels don't match up with anything that makes sense, which is kind of true. And that they scaled Frieza up so much that they were complaining that Frieza is so strong that it doesn't make sense that
power levels.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense that anyone got strong enough to beat Frieza. And it's like, if that's like
that
hang up for
so
it was so
weird.
Miserable.
It's
it was
so
such a
weird.
Miserable video. It was like, I'm trying to get... And then they also did the same thing with Dragon Ball Z Super, which I have not seen, but they were like, everything... They finally established, like, a power hierarchy that makes sense. The different levels of gods. And then Frieza comes in, and all of a sudden, it's, like, as strong as the gods.
Oh.
And they ruined the show again.
Yeah, that was... whatever. I don't know. I did really like... So this was... It was in Resurrection F, and then, it was redone in Super. I really like the idea that, like... I was like, well, how do you make Frieza powerful after Goku is in, like, a whole different universe of strength, or, because everything gets so crazy through the series.
The answer that I got from the video was, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, they say Frieza admits that never having trained before.
Yeah, that like
And so
he
he
was
just started
born.
training.
He was born so strong that he was stronger than everybody and never had to try at being stronger at all. So all he had to do was try a little bit, and then he was as strong as Goku.
Yeah.
And I think it's like that's not a bad justification.
No, it's not. Actually, this video hated that.
Oh,
'Cause it's like
okay.
it's crazy that he never would have needed to train. Because look at him, he clearly knows the moves.
But that's
it's-
why he never needed to train, because he was strong
just-
already.
But I mean, I understand the point, which is like, how do you know to punch like that
yeah.
or to block like that if you never trained? But
Wait,
it's like
are
because
we-
it's a fucking show.
Yeah,
TV
it's
show.
a television show
It's a
for little
cartoon
boys.
for,
Yeah.
for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, it drives me crazy. And here's the thing, I
You
saw
should
that.
just comment on it like, you're really making me feel like there might be some logical inconsistencies to Dragon Ball Z. I don't know.
Jeez, Kyle, I gotta look where you're going, man. Can you use your hover?
Well, the problem is these
hover?
things fucking seek on me, so once they hit me once, I can't get away.
They're just on you. I maybe was in a particularly sensitive mood because I had watched sort of accidentally a CinemaSins video and was so angry
Ooh.
and I hate it. I hated it so much, and it put me in a really bad mood. But this person's video about how Dragon Ball Z doesn't make sense because the power levels are weird, and Yamcha shouldn't have a 40,000 power level or something.
Well, the thing about like Yamcha and Tien and stuff is that in the background throughout all of Dragon Ball Z, they're constantly getting stronger also.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay.
they never get strong enough for it to matter.
The crux, but okay, so the crux of the whole thing, the crux of this person's argument is that Goku was only able to beat Vegeta.
Oh my god, if I get a game over on this, I have to climb back up to that thing.
That sucks. You better not. You better do this in one shot. The crux of this person's argument,
man.
The crux of this person's argument is that Goku had to train with King Kai for a full year in order to like increase his power by like 10 times in order to, or maybe it was by 100 times in order to beat Vegeta.
Yeah.
And then,
But Yamcha did train with King Kai.
right, but not for a full year. But also, it wasn't as much about them. It's about how it took a year for Goku to get from being able to beat Raditz with help to being able to beat Vegeta with a Spirit Bomb. And then in a much shorter amount of time, like...
Keith, I'm about to turn this
400 times. I know, it's so boring and dumb.
What happened was when you started saying this, it suddenly occurred to me like, oh, there are people that don't know about / don't care about Dragon Ball Z at all, and they're going to be really upset by this. And then you got into like the most like obscure argument about Dragon Ball Z.
Hey, it's not my argument.
Well, then I guess it doesn't matter.
Basically, they're just worried about time frames. They're worried about time frames and the amount that you can increase your power, and that it's not internally consistent.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. It turns out Dragon Ball Z is not internally consistent. Now we know.
It was miserable to watch. Also, don't watch CinemaSins,
Yeah.
because it'll just put you in a bad mood.
I gotta check all these nails. Speaking of which,
yeah.
Remember when Piccolo combined with Nail to get stronger? Man, the real problem, when you go back and look at Dragon Ball Z, the real problem with that show...
Not enough nail.
Not enough Nail.
Not nearly enough nail.
It's like, they never... Toriyama never lets anyone have the win except Goku.
Yeah.
So, like, you're constantly...
No, that's not true.
they're-
Cell. Gohan beats Cell.
Okay, sure. But that
That's
that was like their big finale. I mean, and then he went straight back to ruining that by like making Gohan 2. What do I even do here? I have to do that side jump
What was happening on Earth during the World Tournament Saga, which is the worst, by the way?
Nothing. Gohan was growing up.
I remember it sort of.
I
cutting
remember
back
it being
to-
kind of fun. Don't you mean like the Galactic Tournament Saga or whatever?
Yeah, sorry, the Galactic Championship, the one with Pike.
PyCon.
PyCon, not Pike. PyCon.
All right, here we go.
he also wears weighted clothes.
Oh no!
That is the Dragon Ball Z version of the Princess Bride. I was fighting with the wrong hand.
Yeah. Part of what I love about All Systems Goku is it's really fun. It's fun to hear it through the lens of somebody that doesn't already know all the weird shit about Dragon Ball, especially because when you're starting with Dragon Ball Z, as basically everyone in America did, there's weird shit where, like, a pig man and a floating cat show up and no one mentions it.
Yeah.
You know, and, like, all that kind of stuff, and it's, like, fun to listen to them try to figure out who the fuck, like, the, like, weird samurai kid is.
Why does this pig man talk like he's from New York?
Oh,
I think he does, right?
I don't think so.
Doesn't he have, like, a kind of...
Yeah, he's got, like, a raspy voice.
Doesn't he have also,
I don't
like,
think
a
he
New
has
York accent?
I don't
No?
think so.
Maybe I'm just putting that on him.
Is this...
Yeah, you can just walk up.
Ah, fuck!
Wow, nice save.
Thank you. Yeah, so there are like times when like Goku takes off his weighted clothes to like reveal, oh, like on King Kai's planet there's like 10 times gravity, so he takes off his weighted clothes. But then Jeff and Dan are like, now wait, so are his clothes weighted all the time? Or does he just mean that the clothes are really heavy because the gravity's weird? Like, I don't know what's going on in this show. They were
it's
weighted
both.
clothes. It's both.
It's
yeah.
both. The clothes are weighted, and they were 10 times more weighted.
Yeah,
they were 10 times more gravity.
exactly. Oh, I think I got a one-up mushroom from one of these nails, and I didn't remember which one it was because we were talking about Dragon Ball Z. Oh, that, I think...
Now let's talk about Dragon Ball GT.
I think I finally... Someone talked about Dragon Ball Super and said, yeah, once you get past the first 40 episodes, it gets good. And I went, oh, good, great. I think, like, I'm now at, like, episode, like, 30 or something.
But aren't you still in, like, recap?
I just got out of that.
Okay.
Finally. What's kind of a weird... I guess I can't talk about it with you.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I'll watch it eventually.
How did I do that?
Anybody thinking about watching Dragon Ball Z because it's, like, online now? And by it's online now, I don't mean it's available online. I just mean people online are talking about it.
I mean, it is also available.
It is also available online, but that's not the important part. The important part is that, like, there's a podcast about it.
People are
on
talking
Twitter
about Dragon Ball again because Dragon Ball Fighters, I guess, right?
Yeah, that too.
I mean, isn't that pretty much the whole thing?
I was thinking that I thought it was because of All Systems Goku.
I don't think Giant Bomb's that popular. I mean, they're popular.
I mean, it is in the circle that
What is that?
it's fire. It's a It's a flame torch.
I guess, now that I'm looking at it, I guess it's just supposed to be red, and the background is kind of weird and green, but it looked kind of rainbowy to me for a minute.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you can totally go ahead and watch Dragon Ball Z if you want. I think you should watch Yu Yu Hakusho or maybe, I don't know, something that's shorter and maybe better.
I mean...
Dragon Ball Z is great, but it's really long and it's very specific.
Well, here's the thing. There's Dragon Ball Z Kai now.
Dragon Ball Z Kai, I didn't have great experiences with.
Yeah, it puts you in such a weird spot because, from what I understand, a lot of the most charming stuff is cut out of Dragon Ball Z Kai, but at the same time, like, especially the first two, like the Saiyan and Frieza sagas had so much filler that to not skip that stuff is kind of crazy. I guess the way to watch it is to watch the original version, but use an episode guide that tells you what shitty episodes to skip.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think the thing that's cool about Dragon Ball Z Kai is I think they cut out some episodes whole cloth, but I think they might, like...
I believe that they cut out the episode where Piccolo is, like, driving around.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Yeah, they cut the driver's
episode.
license. Goku and Piccolo get driver's licenses. They cut that out. But it has to say something about the filler in Dragon Ball Z that they cut out 90 episodes worth of filler,
And that's the one people remember.
Yeah, that's the only one people remember. It's like, okay, maybe not every filler episode was the driving licenses episode.
Yeah. But I'm sure that someone has compiled a list. Someone who has seen Dragon Ball Z all of it recently and gone actually these 20 episodes are all good enough to spend your time watching.
Yeah.
I think you should do a back. Yeah.
There we go. Oh God, there's more.
Anyway, you should watch Yu Yu Hakusho or Hunter x Hunter. Those are better.
I still need to watch.
You see what I did
more
for you?
Yu Yu Hakusho. You said Hunter x Hunter instead of Hunter x Hunter. Thank you so much. I realized what it was for me. I heard it said before I ever saw it spelled, so I knew that it was Hunter x Hunter from the beginning.
Well, it's like, and I figured out that it was called Hunter x Hunter when I realized that all the episodes had X's in them that you were obviously not supposed to read. But Hunter x Hunter just sounds like it just sounds better.
Oh, Keith.
Nice. That's excellent.
I think we have one or two more of these to do. I don't want to ever do them again because they're so bad. They're so bad. I think I might have only actually died on that one time.
I think you did. You're definitely getting better at those. Or they're getting easier?
They feel like they're getting easier.
They do actually also
clearly
seem like they're getting easier.
They are very obviously not well balanced for difficulty, so...
Yeah.
Like... Yeah, so I guess number 7 is always a Shadow Mario chase. I guess that's what leads you to the end of the game or whatever. No. Yeah, why are you not watching What are you doing watching Hunter x Hunter when new episodes of Dragon Ball Z exist? Dragon Ball Super.
Oh man, I like Hunter x Hunter more than I ever liked Dragon Ball Z. For
Dang.
sure. It's fucking very
But I just mean from a perspective of wanting to know what's up and talk about it and stuff.
I don't want to talk to anybody.
You don't want to talk about Dragon Ball Super?
Not really. Huh. I'll enjoy it when I get around to it, I guess, but... Or maybe I won't. I don't know.
What if I told... No, go ahead.
I was watching Hunter x Hunter, and there were 2 times that I literally, stood out of my seat and, cheered at the TV.
Yeah, you said that last time.
Which I cannot think of another time that has happened, ever, at a TV.
This sucks.
This one seems hard.
Yeah, because this is a hard level to navigate.
Yeah.
You know what? That was a Mario Sunshine trick jump, but I'll let you go on that one.
Ty says, here are the animes I know. Yelling Fight Man, Yelling Fight Teen, Magical Fight Teen, Magical Fight Teen Team, Everyone's a Cat.
You're just talking about Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, those are all just Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
Except for Everyone's a Cat.
Yeah.
Ty, I would ask you to consider that you could do that with anything and not just anime.
Yeah. You video games are there's you're the gun.
Yeah.
There's you're the jumping man.
American movies are Explosion Gunman, Secret Gunman.
Ooh, Secret Gunman.
Yeah, Secret Gunman's a good one.
What's Secret Gunman?
That's spies and stuff. And
so he's a secret man.
Yeah. Oh, it's a secret gun, not a secret man.
Wait.
The gunman is a secret, not the gun is a secret.
Okay.
Maybe I should secretive gunman? Does that help?
There's also an entire new American movie genre. Cars What Are Robots?
Yeah. And that covers Transformers, Transformers 2, Transformers
God,
3, Transformers
like-
4, Cars, Cars 2, and Cars 3.
The way that movie franchises normally handle properties that are near and dear to my heart and I have nostalgia for is like by making one movie and it's terrible and no one sees it and it goes away. So it's just kind of like, oh, there's a movie, there's a Tomb Raider movie and it sucks.
Yeah.
Or what? I guess that's a bad example because the Tomb Raider movie I guess wasn't so bad, but.
There were bad
Transformers is a whole other level of punishment for me because it's this thing that completely ruins something that's near and dear to my heart, but like it won't go away. Like it just keeps being.
Well, you don't have to watch those.
I don't.
Yeah.
But it just keeps existing.
It just bothers
It's
you?
in my face all the time. Like I go to the Red Box and like here's the next fucking shitball Transformers movie.
Have you heard about this super? Actually, we've talked about this before. The annoying segment of film criticism that thinks that Michael Bay is like a genius cinematographer.
Yeah. This is driving me crazy.
Now, when he falls back down to the ground, do you have to start over?
I think so. Fuck.
This sucks. By the way, why is Bowser Jr. still in Mario form? We know that's who it is.
It's because it's a non-linear game, so you can
Yeah.
get to any of these first.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Why am I not hitting him?
There you go. Nice.
Duh.
Virginia Payne has a good movie genre, American movie genre. Rich white people are sad. That's a good one. Very popular. Bum. So is that it for Mario? Very productive. Again, very
productive.
Very productive.
Someone tell us we're not making progress in this game now, motherfucker. Dare you. I would keep playing this game. I don't even give a shit. Look at that.
2 more worlds.
Is there another one? There is another one.
There's another one, yeah.
That sucks. Where is that last one that we unlocked? Like, how do we get there? Do you even remember? I definitely don't.
I don't either, but it's fine because we'll take care of that one next time. And we're done with Mario.
Okay. Bye.
Steady says there is another one, but I remember it being good.
Oh, okay. So it'll be the first good level in this game?
I don't know. Well, because here's the thing. The one that said he said was the worst one so far has been the most interesting. So,
But that was just one shine. Who knows?
I guess it was just one shine. But it seems really small. It needs you to navigate.
It does seem that way, doesn't it? But appearances can be deceiving.
Nice.
How did we get there? Was it up here?
Big tower in the back.
Was it? I guess I'll just have to go look at the video footage of us doing it last time. I want to go.
Kyle, do you remember in Star Wars Battlefront there was the Clone Wars jetpack trooper that had sort of like a constant pulse jetpack, but then the stormtrooper with a jetpack had this sort of jetpack, and it was like a big burst.
No.
No.
Whoa.
Pinata Village.
Pianta Village.
Pinata Village.
Pianta Village.
Whatever you say, man.
I guess we found the last one. Or wait. What? This is a weird one. So that was Chain Chomplets Unchained.
Stop playing this.
But we found the last thing.
Cliffhanger. Wow, look at this.
How long
place.
have we been doing this for?
An hour and a half.
All right, fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go stop the recording.
This sucks.
What's that?
This
You
sucks.
already hate it?
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, he's docile now.
What does that mean for us? You know? Maybe I can grab his tail now. Okay. Oh, I could grab his tail. Look at it. Grab. Ah, fuck you. Okay.